Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Everybody who is going to join me here in a little bit, and those that are going to watch on replay, which I totally appreciate if you're watching on a replay because I just do. Good morning, Danny, sweetheart. How are you? To one of my most sincere friends, I love you. Mm. I decided to wear my red tennis shoes with my, patriotic thing going on here. Yeah, I know. It's took me a little while. I got up a little bit late. Then I got excited about my devotional, and so I had to spend a little extra time with that devotional this morning. So I'm excited about that. Good morning, Linda. How are you? You're rolling a ball of yarn. I have a big old mess of some blanket yarn that I was gonna roll up. I started it yesterday. The other half is still a tangled mess. Forget it. Forget it. So, what are you ladies up to today? How are you, Linda? How are things in your neck of the woods? Knitting the last sleeve of your cardigan. Oh, I'm so excited to see it. I'm not a knitter, but I love me some cardigans. You're watching. Good. Oh, good here today. Good, good, good. I was gonna bring my cardigan out to work on it, but I thought I'll work on my top since the cardigan I still need to watch just a reminder tutorial. Good morning, Pat, on the Tunisian double crochet. Gonna knit something later in the week. What? You knit, Denny? Do you really knit? How did I not know this? Ugh. Good morning, Becky. You at work? I was actually thinking of driving out your way today. I don't know. Uh, Good morning, Amby. Good morning, Roberta. Really? I did not know that, Denny. That's so cool. So you're bistitual. Good for you, honey. Oh, I'm doing so good this morning. I had a great devotional this morning, and I am going to have to be. Oh, you got a long day today, huh? Oh, um, I'm trying to decide what I want to do at mom's house today. Mondays are usually my day to go over. And well, I love Mondays because, they're my day off. So the puzzle, I returned okay, here's the story on the puzzle. Uh, I returned the one that had the piece missing. I honestly think it accidentally got put in the garbage, but that's a whole nother problem. But I got the new puzzle coming. It should be here either tomorrow or Wednesday. So that means we can't start working on it until next Monday. So, today, Mom has a hair appointment. Good morning, Christy. Good morning, Mel. How are you? So she has a hair appointment this afternoon. So you're multi-craftual, not bistitchual. Okay, all right. That's cute. Yeah. So I think today I think I'm going to take over a couple of photo albums and maybe, good morning, Diamond Ring. Take over some photo albums and take a walk down memory lane. Good morning, Keto Marnie. I'm sulking. Good morning, Marnie. Grab your coffee, everybody. Linda, I know I asked you the last time you were here, but tell me what you've got going on your hooks and needles. I know you just said about your cardigan. So what else have you got going? Your caramel apple pie coffee. Yum, yum. And thank you, Pat. Thank you, Christy. Yeah, this was the one I made for Independence Day. Good morning, Brenda. How are you? Good morning, Maribel. Good morning, Wriggles. Oh, so cool. Wriggles, that's so wonderful. Doesn't that make you feel so good when somebody compliments you on your I feel badly because I want people to compliment me, and sometimes they've seen it before and said, "Did you see my top that I made?" A crochet shawl, 2 knitted shawls, the crochet sweater. You've got a lot on your hooks. Has anybody started working on Christmas presents yet, other than Marnie? I know Marnie's always got something going for Christmas. Yesterday afternoon before my live, I was doesn't that make you feel so good, Wriggles? Well, that's good. That's what makes you multi-craftual. I can't have more than one craft at a time. I'm more of an obsessive kind of person. So I put everything into one craft. Linda, you finished one? Wow, good. Oh, a poncho. Wow. Okay, Linda, you've got quite a few wearables going on. Now, let me ask you this. Are you um just doing wearables, or are you doing anything like blankets or things other than wearables for Christmas presents? Um Mel, this is what I was showing yesterday on my live. I am doing a lavender and lace top by Jeannie from On the Hook, and it's just a double crocheted, but it has like a little mesh at the top. This is the back side, and it's just got it's kind of big to tell you the truth. I didn't realize that it was that big, so that's how wide it's going to be. But I don't want to take it apart. Unless the only reason I'll take it apart is if I don't have enough yarn, and then I will. Good morning, RJ. Daniel, did I see you? Yes, good morning, Daniel. Never showed up. I saw that, Marnie. I saw that. That's so sad. Good morning, Kay. Oh yeah, yeah. I can only concentrate on one at a time. Okay, Christy, thank you so much. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I think that's my thing too. Yesterday I had, just one thing that I would, well, actually it would have been Saturday night. I had like one thing that I had one whip and I just couldn't handle it. Good morning, Rita. Good morning, Amanda. How are you from South Carolina? Well, you're from South Carolina. I'm not. I love South Carolina, though. I love, love, love South Carolina. So I finished the Doctor Who scarf. Hi, Lorley. How are you? I finished the Doctor Who scarf by default, and I'll explain what happened. So I finished the one color, and I was getting ready to do the next color, and it was the rust color. And I looked through my bag, and I did not see the rust. I could not find a rust. So I went to my shelf and thought, okay, maybe I can find another one. I couldn't find it. And I couldn't find any. So I found some that I could substitute. And I come out and I said, all right, Mr. Happy, do you like this color or this color? He said, just call it done. He says, it's long enough. It's like 13 or 14 feet long. He said, just call it done. Well, I had already cut the yarn of the last color, which was gray. And then I was supposed to start on the rust. And yeah, you got a couple different kinds of project, Marnie. That's great. So he said, just call it done. Well, the thing is that if in Tunisian, it's kind of like knitting, where you have to bind off, and I had already cut the yarn, so I had to do. Good morning, Susan. Wow, wow, Susan, you got a deal there. Daniel, keep us posted on how things are going in your shop. How are things going in your shop? I'd like to know if are you keeping orders filled? Are you keeping things on the shelves? Or do you have projects in store or on your hook and on your needles or whatever? Yes, lots of hats for charity. Yes, yes. Well, so anyway, I attached some purple and I figured that worked out perfectly. I didn't realize it until at the end. Good morning, Life and Yarn. Good morning. So I attached some purple and I did 2 rows and then I just bound off and then I sewed in all the ends and I felt so good about finishing that project. One less thing over here to work on. I like that. Good morning, Lynn. How are you? Boy, I'm getting more and more people in the mornings. I love it. Oh, how neat, Marty. Awesome sauce. You got more baby stuff to make now. Well, good morning, beautiful Sadie. How are you? How are you today? Good morning, Julie. How are you? Oh, all these wonderful people coming in to join me. Oh, awesome. Daniel, if you're still there, I'm still, um, oh, I'm sorry for that. Well, I understand. You get some sleep. Yeah, Mr. Happy and I went to bed like seriously, 8 o'clock last night. 8 o'clock. And he woke up at 2 because his back hurt, and I know it's because the weather's changing again. So he went back to bed. I didn't get up until after 6. Yeah, I had a really good night's sleep. Same day as your grandmother and his mother's great. Wow. Wow, that's so cool, Marty. Love the live. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Sadie. So let me finish this row. When I finish this row here, I'll pull out that Doctor Who scarf if you guys want to see it. I'm sure some of you are excited about that. Good morning, Linda. And thank you, Rita, for that reminder. Good morning, Janice. Boy, look at all these people in. Daniel, are you still lurking or did you go ahead and head out? Off today and tomorrow. Yay, Susan. Isn't it wonderful to stay in jammies? I'm one of those weird people. I'm a weirdie in that I don't like staying in my jammies. I just don't. I I would rather put on my clothes. Maybe because I feel more awake. Maybe if I had more comfortable jammies, I'd feel better. Maybe. He texted me before he left that he was sick last night. Oh no. Oh no. That does not make for a good day at work for sure. Yeah, if I had like a lounging outfit, maybe, oops, if I maybe had a lounging outfit, it would be different. But a new husky puppy. Oh, oh, that's so precious. You know, I tell you what, I love Jeannie from On the Hooks patterns, but sometimes I really wish, I think I'm going to have to take this apart, guys. I hate to do this, but I think I'm going to have to take this apart because it's going to be too wide and I don't know if I'm going to have enough yarn. Mm. You wait, a wool parcel. Oh, Sadie, nice. Oh, nice. Oh, yesterday I ran across a good morning, Violet newbie. Hi. RJ, bye, honey. Hi, sweet tea. I am making this lavender and lace, but I'm using this pink yarn. But look, it's going to be too, I mean, I thought it was going to be too, but it's way too wide, I think. It's going to be like, I need to it's going to have way too much ease. I don't like too much ease. Well, yeah, I'm not halfway done. I still have another halfway done, and I think I have enough yarn. I'm just going to go ahead. Kathy, oh, I'm so glad you're here, honey. I have been missing you. I have missed you. Yeah, I know. I feel like if I'm in my jammies, it means I'm sick. And I know it's not necessarily the case. Oh, good. I'm so glad you got it. I was going to ask you if you got it. I'm glad. Um, who did anybody else pop in? But I have missed you so much. If you call leggings in a t-shirt dress, then I am. Yeah, I mean, I do. Unless I'm sleeping in it. If I sleep in it, I have to change out, get fresh. I don't know. I'm just funny that way, I guess. So I'll just keep going. I'll keep going. Keep plugging away. Okay, Sadie. Yeah, and you know what? I ran out. I have no more of those mailers, so I'm gonna have to. Think I have to go get place another order for those big purple bags because I ran out. Um, After the next surgery, not sure I will wear pants as pants will be out. Oh yeah, I get that. Um, I used to. Well, in fact, I love wearing. I want to buy some of those long, airy dresses, that I don't know. I want to really focus on changing my wardrobe over to, um, yeah, Mel. It's just maybe that's the way I was raised, but my German and military background is like, mm-mm. You wake up, you get dressed. Yes, yeah, I hear you. Those longer nightgowns, yes. Oh, did you, Kathy? Tell me what you thought of it. And I missed you because I've been wanting to talk to you about the cowl that Anya's doing. Linda, have a wonderful day. Okay, enjoy your lunch. Good, good night, Linda. Sleep well. Make a pretty belt in a gray variegated. Oh, I could. It depends on how long it's going to be. Yeah. Thank you, Linda. Yes, I know. But it depends on which movie you watched too. Because if you watched the Colin Firth movie, it was very similar, but the other movie, the short one with Keira Knightley, it's not the same. I know, me too, Julie. Me too. But but I think there are times that call for staying in jammies. Like if you've got a bunch of your friends together and you're just going to hang out all day long, inside, all night, whatever, then that's fun. Hi, Cocktails and Crochet with Coco. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. And Frenchie, you are not late. Yes. Yes, Kathy. It's true. It's very true. But now you understand why people, is this the first Jane Austen book that you read? Yeah, it's too modern. Somebody said that they watched the second one because of the basically modernization of everything. And I just don't go for that. I'm sorry. I like it historically accurate. Yes, Ambi, I like those too. Mel, what did you think of the movie? Did you watch the old one as well or just the new one? Can I get somebody with some eyeballs on spammers? Um, oh, Kathy, that is so exciting. And it's, I mean, it's so rich, isn't it? Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. Yes, I believe that. But our definition of, uh, I know, Denny, you are so right. Um, Mel, I think the best version of Pride and Prejudice is the one with Colin Firth, um, because it is the most, to me, it goes closest to the book. Thank you, Marnie. Um, and she had pearl, almost toss it into. She had, wait a minute. She had what? She had syrup. Wait a minute. I don't understand that. Priman did not watch. Yeah. Um, so I would say good filmmaking is at an all-time low, but not all filmmaking. So I think it was 1995, Mel. I think that's when it was, 1995. And it's funny because the characters now, I mean, the actors that played them, they're so older now, and I mean they don't even look the same. But anyway, enough of the Pride and Prejudice talk. Okay, so who all's doing the crochet along with I know Mama Kay is. She's going to do the crochet along, and I think Kathy, you're going to do it, right? Who else is going to do the crochet along? Oh, now why not Aunt Jemima? Do they not even make it anymore? Yeah, they do. They do. Hmm. Oh no, Kathy, that's not going to be good because I need. Yes, true. Becky, you are right. um, it is Anya from Ophelia Talks. She's doing a crochet along, and it's a blanket based on um, the 2005 version of Pride and Prejudice. Oh wow, boils the own, boils your own. Oh man, that's amazing. Not fond of the colors. Well, Mel, why don't you change out the colors? Change out the colors. Um, maybe if you find one of her other packs that you like, and just change the colors out. because um because as far as I'm concerned, it's the stitches and the time that I spend doing it that's the most fun. And actually, I have to tell you guys, um part of the maples here is at the oh, yeah. And to me, I was thinking about how much time I had, and she says it's going to last about 6 weeks, and it's going to start the end of September. So it'll probably end like the first week of November. Good morning, Carol. So it still gives me enough time to make other Christmas presents if I need to. But it gives me the next 6 weeks, I guess, um, to get all of my projects done that so that I'll have some time to work on that. But it inspired me, guys. Her thing inspired me. Okay, all right. Will you sleep well, okay? I think it's Tiffany. Um, so it has kind of inspired me to do next year, not this year, no time soon. Um, oh, that border is amazing, Mel. It's amazing. I love it. Uh, what Good morning, Ingrid, or hello to you. Good afternoon to you. Oh, good. Ingrid, I saw you. Did you see me yesterday in her live? Um, but it has inspired me, and I think I'm going to do next year. I would like to do a crochet along, and that's the only thing I'm going to be doing. I'm going to do the same thing that she did. Um, so yeah, um, but I'm going to do mine with persuasion. And I think what I'm going to do is do like give each character a a color, and then give each scene basically like a location, a stitch. So like, if you have three characters in one location, then I don't know. I haven't figured it all out in my head, but I was really thinking about that and doing something like that um for my for next year. For next year. I'm thinking about that. Would you guys do anything like that if I did a crochet along, but it would be like she does it, okay, where she films everything beforehand and shows it in steps, you know, and then for the next 6 weeks, I mean, that's all she does. Oh, I know. I love the enclosed border. It takes forever. It takes forever, but it's so fun at the same time. Bye, Becky. You have a blessed day, honey. Um, yeah, so I'm thinking about doing that. I'm thinking about it. I just think it sounds, I think next year I really want to focus on um, doing my thing and not like catching whatever's the big thing, what everybody's doing. Do you know what I mean? It's like so and so is doing this, so and so is doing that, so and so is doing that, and I want to make one of everything, right? But I think next year one of my goals is to do me, to do my own thing. Like I started writing down my goals yesterday for the year, and I'm trying to play around with a couple different things like um another concept to try finding out. There's so much I do. I know, Kay, right? Right? Yes, I know, Coco. I understand that, and that's what I. But then I get pulled in. I get lulled in by all the channels and all of the designs and all the wonderful makers and designers out there, and I want one of everything. Oh, Violet, I'm sorry, honey. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for the blessings. Um, I'm I don't know if I'm going to order the cow pack, Kathy, because I've got so much stylecraft. I want to make sure that oh, Lorley, I get it. Yeah. And she's very very unique, and I she's one per and here's the thing is that I love watching somebody like her and Crystal's a huge fast crocheter, so she's a different one, Crystal from Bag a Day, and who else? Um, but there's certain channels slash designers that work on one project and they put it out there, they design it and they do all the tutorials and everything, and then they're done with that project. Then they go on to the next project and they do all, but they're not doing something else. It's like we're going to them, right? And that's I it's not like I want people to come to me and make, but it's like I need to focus on what I enjoy doing. Like there are two really intricate blanket patterns that I want to try next. Well, I want to try, period. So I'm trying to decide. I think I want to take 4 months to do each one of those. And so yeah, the blue Delft blanket that Whisper sent me, and then the fruit garden that I found. And then if I do the persuasion blanket, that is going to be a huge project. Yeah. Yeah, she makes it, she tells the story, and I love the stories she tells, and it's the way Anya from Ophelia Talks does her crochet alongs. It's very much an experience. It's not just a new stitch. It's an experience that you're going with them. Um, to do all the cows I want to do. I know, Julie. I know. I know. I get overwhelmed. I think after this year, starting in 2021, Kathy, I hear Kathy's talked about this. She said, should we do next year? Should we do the year of the blankets? Pick and ten. Oh, see, Susan, that's a great idea. And that's one of them that I have on. Bye, Amby, honey. Have a wonderful day. Uh, I know, Coco. Everybody keeps saying that. um, I don't have a link for the Cal diamond ring. I know, Kathy. You have to. Yeah. Kathy, would you mind posting the link for that video, the that she put, yeah, I don't know. A Persian top. Yes, that one's so gorgeous. See, that's one of those like the blue Delft or the fruit garden that I want to make. Oh yeah, Nancy, I hear you. Um, and so I have like one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight different kinds of things I want to now only see the lips. Look here. I'm getting kissed. Mwah! uh, oh yeah, and see, I have the yarn here. I haven't, didn't buy all of it yet, but I have all the yarn right here. Hi, Carol. Did I see you pop in earlier? Kathy, thank you for that link. Um, I have all the yarn to make that blue Delft blanket, and I need to get a couple other. I have it in my cart, um, and I want to get the fruit garden stuff too. Well, anyway, I hate it when I have the yarn and the pattern, and I just haven't gotten the chutzpah. No, that's not the right word. The time or whatever, and then I'm starting something else, you know. So I'm just going to work on it next year. Yeah, I know this Friday. I'm so excited. I wish I didn't have to work so I could. I'm just surprised that she's not going to tell us the names of the colors because I really wanted to see if I had them in stock. I don't want to have to order the pack if I've got most of them in stock already. Yeah, exactly. It's an experience. It's like um one of the very first crochet alongs I ever did was her ode to Anna. And it's still the blanket still holds a special place in my heart. And isn't it funny, a place in my heart because there's a heart filet crochet in the middle of it. And it's such a beautiful time that I spent in it, and I just loved it. Kay, you have a wonderful day, okay? Yes. Find yourself speaking British after. It's funny. I have to tell you, this is so funny. Um, oh, Denny, you would have so much fun and just order the one pack of yarn, and that way you don't have all this extra yarn. You just have the one bag of it and doesn't take up extra space in your stash. Um, Mr. Happy, we'll sit here, we'll be watching because we like watching British TV. Um, I'm sure you can, Lynn. Oh yeah. Um, and so we'll sit there and they'll say a word. He'll go. He'll like repeat the one word like he's trying to learn how they say it. And I was like, I don't, but it's just fun to listen to him. I love listening to it. And he even reads British. And he was even talking yesterday. He was reading a book that's by a British author, and he's like, even the way that they write is different, and how they end things. Like, I'm going to hospital instead of I'm going to the hospital. Yes, I know that, but I just I might just look at the pack close up, and we have a whole month to do it. So I might just look at the pack and pick out the colors from my own stash if I need to. Miranda? No, um I've never heard of that. Is that a British show? And what kind of is it, like a drama, a comedy, mystery? What is it? Use the colors my kids want for their Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Now just know that most of your yarn is probably a 4-weight, Denny, right? And Anya uses a 3-weight all the time. So just know that it'll end up being bigger. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, and that's the other thing. British comedy is so different from American comedy. I know. Ingrid, you were commenting on the ode to Anna, isn't it? Ode to Anna. It's just the now I didn't have I mean I had the same kind of experience with the um uh autumn walk blanket, but um all right, Denny, yeah, awesome. Awesome. Um the ode to Anna, or excuse me, the autumn walk, it her walk reminded me a lot of my walk with my grandfather, my German grandfather. He used to take me on walks that I would have changed all the colors because it wasn't an autumn walk that I would have with my grandfather, my opa. We we would go in like the spring and the summer, and I would go he would take us on walks, and he would make I mean, I was just a child. Um wait a minute. Good morning, Jenny. Um, but I remember I was just probably like let's see here, when was I in Germany? I was probably only like 7 or 8. And I remember he would go take us for walks, and he would have a bag of like M&Ms, you know, not M&Ms, excuse me, jelly beans. And I would um I would go, he would go a little bit ahead of us. He'd tell us to close our eyes, and he would hide jelly beans, and then we'd have like a little scavenger hunt, you know, and he'd have us look for the jelly beans, and he would tell us stories, and I don't remember any of that other than I remember he would take us for walks, and that's a wonderful memory. GBP. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Ingrid. Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I was hoping. I mean, I don't mind. Okay, I'm one of those people that I don't mind doing it. I don't think that it's that expensive, but yes, Ingrid, you are absolutely right. The exchange rate for some companies and the shipping is just crazy. Okay, Denny, I didn't realize you had 5 children. Oh, Jenny, well, thank you for joining me for a little bit. I hope you have a wonderful night's sleep. Call it plus shipping by 20. By 20? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, do you have a place there in your neck of the woods that where you can buy yarn that is inexpensive? Those are her grandkids, if I'm not mistaken, Kathy. Yeah, the grandbabies. Good night, Jenny. And I love Denny's way of talking about the grands because she'll hype them up on sugar and then give them back to the parents. I love it. I love it. Great grandbabies are even better. Oh my goodness. I don't. Good morning, Bonnie. How are you? Yes, made it here for a few minutes. Amazing. Wonderful, wonderful. I have a feeling it is going to rain here in our neck of the woods real soon. I am I'm waiting on a phone call. I ordered Mr. Happy a fish tank. It should be here today. So I'm hoping that he will be able to transfer his fish to the living room. I see your food. Oh, okay, so Ingrid, where do you normally buy your yarn online? I mean, is it cheaper like to get it at ice and have it like Krista does? I mean, how do you do that? Great Granberry number 11. Mm. Oh, Bonnie, that's so nice. Thank you. That storm is probably pushing our way, Marnie. I usually can tell if it's raining. Yeah. I want to say mothers wait until they're teenage. Yeah. Yeah. Um, people who've had kids and they're grown kids, it's I always would hate it when people would come up to me and say, you think the toddler years are bad. You wait till they're teenagers. And I used to hate it when they said that. Of course, they knew what they were talking about, but I didn't want to have to think about that. Yeah, Coco and Mr. Happy's back. Well, hi, Linda. How was your lunch? I'm trying to decide what I would like to have for supper tonight. Mr. Happy and I are going back on big time keto. He's in fact trying to do one meal a day. Well, his one meal a day. Ham, salad, sandwiches. Mm-mm-mm. Wow, Susan, my goodness, that's a lot of blankets. How long does it take you to make one blanket, Susan? And what kind, I mean, is there a certain pattern that you are like, you just make that pattern for all of them, or store about 3 hours drive from here where I can buy bigger quantities for less locally? They tend to be a bit more expensive, but I do support them as well. Never bought from Ice. Oh, okay. Yeah. So Ingrid, you and Ursula and I think Elle Marie and Trudy, the four of you live close together. I mean, not close together, but you all live in this in South Africa, right? Oh, Wriggles, I'm so excited for you to get your house redone. It's going to look so nice when you get it redone. Yeah, I'm trying to do my one big meal at lunch, but it's hard when you're working and the cook is home. So I don't know how we're gonna do this, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, yeah. We'll warehouse. Oh, okay. But I think the shipping is probably still outrageous, right, Ingrid? Doing my intermittent fasting, I'm probably going to break my fast 2 hours. See, I'm not a strict like that, Marnie. I mean, like I'm having my coffee here with cream, but to me, it's not like a meal. I know it is according to keto. It's food. I mean, it's having something, but it's when you start to know your body and how it acts and reacts to certain things. Um, that's what I'm doing. And I know that when I eat my big meal of the day at lunch, then I I do really well. I cannot work with this yarn and talk at the same time. Each one was different anywhere from a week to, oh man, and you still work. My goodness. That, wow. Linda, are you talking to me? Yes, Sundays and Mondays are my days off. And so on Mondays, I generally here in a little bit, I'll leave, but I generally spend the day with my mom at her place. And she has a hair appointment this afternoon that if it's raining, she'll cancel because she can't be out in. Oh, interesting, Ingrid. Isn't that neat to know? I mean, I know you guys are still way far away from each other, but it's like, what are the chances? Did you know anybody before you got on YouTube that, you know, I'm certainly going to try. Um, I'm going to try, Linda, but if she is home, um, her knee is probably going to be bothering her because like the weather's changing and she'll not want to go out. And so she's just, I don't know. So I think I'm going to take a couple of my photo albums and I know she's got a couple at her house. And I think maybe we'll just look at some photo albums together and I don't know what else we'll do. maybe I'll take my tablet over there. I know, right, Coco? That's the best way to do it. Just don't don't talk too much about your weight. Isn't that neat? I mean, it's so neat that YouTube brings people. I mean, it's like it draws people together and you're not as far away. Yeah, I know you know what I'm talking about. Okay, Wriggles, you have a great day. Yeah, that's right. That's true. It does. But you're right too, is that your uh clothes fit differently. And I have definitely been seeing that my clothes. Oh, I know another YouTuber that I like to watch. And I just love her style. Not that I like to knit, but I just love her style. And that's Shandy from Expression Fiber Arts. I love watching her, and that's the style of, but you can't have too much extra weight on your body to wear like boho style type stuff. I want to make a hat. I want to make a bucket hat or some kind of a hat with a brim that I can start wearing like to work. Yeah, I want to start doing that. Okay, bye, Lynn. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. But I can get out and go places. So a trip to Walmart is yes, Laura Lee, I hear you. I am 19 of my fast and I'm working. What, Mel? That's amazing. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I know, right? Yeah, I one of the somebody said something well, this was several years ago. I said my biggest tell was almost she sent Daniel some yarn. I did not see that, Coco. Um, but going into the restroom and not having to use the handicap bathroom. That was a huge step for me because, the regular doors for the public restrooms, they're just not big enough. They weren't big enough for me. And I was squeezing through, and it was embarrassing. Yes, right, Ingrid. It is. It's technology makes this huge world so small, isn't it? Isn't it the truth? Yeah, it truly is. It is amazing. Maribel, do you work today? Okay, all right, Kathy. Well, if I'm not back when you come back, I hope you have a wonderful day. And thank you for popping on and chatting with me. I know I don't know where I honestly, I don't even want to imagine what my life would have been like had I not met everybody in this community a couple years ago. I just don't even know. I don't know where I would be. Oh, okay. All right, Maribel. I'm glad you're here. Good morning, Life in Stitches. I'm glad you were able to catch me too. Yeah, I'm kind of waiting around for this phone call from the pet store to say that the um, fish tank has been delivered. Carol, I'm glad you're part of the community too. This third loop, camel stitch, third loop. Wait a minute, Lorley, what? I don't know what that stitch is. Having surgery at 12. Oh, yes. Okay. I found stitches. Is it Stephanie? And what time zone are you in? Okay, Marnie. Bye, honey. Bye, Diamond Ring Girl. Oh, yeah. I want to watch her. No, I don't want to watch her. I'm afraid I'm going to want to do another. She's another one I always watch. Stephanie, yes. Good morning, Jeannie. How are you? Eastern. Okay. All right. I got it written down right here in my notebook. Oh. Yeah. I'm not gonna do any more uh well, Dana, good morning. How are you? Hey, honey. Hey, where do you live, Dana? Where do you live? Because I'm thinking you live in Indiana, but am I right? Half third behind usual Eastage. Oh, well, that's interesting, Lorley. Yay, Jeannie! Yay! You did! Oh, Dana. I bet that was bittersweet, wasn't it? I remember when I took my daughter and then my son their first day of college. Mm-mm-mm. Back in the good old days. Frogs on your porch, Rita. That you don't have, is it that you don't have frogs or that you don't have, they don't come that close to the house? Oh, bless your heart, Dana. A camel stitch. That sounds really cool, Lorley. Oh, listen, Ingrid, you should not be. I know that's hard to say when you feel uncomfortable, but we are all your friends here, and we would never, none of us would ever say a thing about your dialect or your, no, we would never say anything because we love you. Um, Amen, Jeannie. Thank you. Dana, I'm sorry, did you hear my question about where you lived, or did you answer it and I just didn't see it? Because yesterday in my live last night, we're Rosalie um, from Yarn It Out came on, and she said she was moving to Ohio. Now, I'm very familiar with Ohio. I have family that lives in central Ohio. And yeah, yeah, but where in Indiana? In up by Chicago. So how long would it take you to drive to someplace like Cincinnati? How long would it take you to drive to Cincinnati? Because we've got several people that live in the Ohio area, and then many in Indiana. Right, right. So we were thinking about doing like a mini meetup, not a mini meetup, but like a mini retreat slash meetup, like in the Cincinnati area. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, I know. I totally understand that, Ingrid. Listen, I the reason I say that is because I have a lot of German relatives. And so their native language is obviously German, right? And so when I talk to them, I don't, you know, if their English isn't right. Yeah, it's kind of fun. And Ingrid, didn't you were on Ginger from Yarn Geek way back in the day when she first started having her lives in the morning. Didn't you come on and you would say how to say things in Afrikaans? Didn't you didn't you do that? Yeah, that was fun. Right. You're right. Stephanie, yes, just yeah, you are not alone in this. We'll be praying for you. I know it feels like ages ago, but it's only been what, a year and a half? So much has changed in the year and a half, right? All right, everybody. I think I'm going to go ahead and get off so I can get a couple things done here before I have to head over to mom's. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. And I know, right, Maribel? That's so true. Ingrid, I don't know why. Well, no, that's silly. I know everybody. I know everybody has their own concerns about themselves and feels a little self-conscious about things. So I don't mean to downplay those. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Thank you for hanging out with me for a little bit. And I'm going to go heat up my coffee. Probably have to make myself a third cup. Yay, Dana, you go, girl. Awesome sauce. Okay, I'm going to write it down. 12K. Awesome sauce. I hope everybody has a wonderful and blessed day, and we'll talk to you soon. Adele, I didn't even know you were here. Thanks for lurking. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.